Today I want to take you along one of my favorite retro kind of like yard sale style PC more I mean it's kind of hard to explain this place because they have literally everything and it's hard. I mean, you never know what you're going to find. Every time I come here there's just like a blast from the past. And they have complete old PCs. They got keyboards from PS2 to USB. Um, they have buckets full of mice, both PS2 and USB. They have monitors. They have um, floppy drives, CD-ROM drives. They got the old media. They have floppies, CD-ROMs. We're gonna take a look at the bottom shelf here. This is where they have the complete old systems. Like you have this old IBM PS2 with a IB. Oh, that's a Model M. I've actually never seen one of these in person, and it looks really clean. And for $100, you get that. They have complete, like some of these are complete, some of them aren't, and I think they're priced accordingly. I mean, you can even get like this HP server tower here. It comes with the Pentium 2. I actually tried to pick that up and look inside, and it was pretty heavy. So, so I'll just leave that. I came here with the idea I'm not gonna buy anything, and look at all these IBMs they have just sitting here. Obviously, some of these are in need of some good clean, but that's part of the fun. Here's the specs of this one. Looks like a 386SX with 4 megabytes of RAM. Some of them are labeled this way, some aren't. They even got a Power PC, $50. That's not bad. I haven't gotten into Mac stuff yet, but if you wanted to, there's a Quantex right there. And I just go down the row here. This is kind of just, you just never know what you're going to find down here. I've found so many amazing complete systems. And if you're want to get into this hobby, you might even find one for $40. It's complete. Wait, what is this? I told myself I wasn't going to buy anything this time, but so Dell Dimension XPS 466V Dell Dimension XPS, made in the US of A, with a Creative Sound Blaster CD-ROM drive. I know I told myself I wasn't going to get anything, but yeah, let's just slide this back on the shelf before I get tempted. As you can see, like they just have a whole row of these PCs and monitors. They also have CRTs. Like you could get an IBM CRT, $40. They have LCD monitors and TVs. They got DVDs. They got look at. And they also have. I mean, it's hard to because they just have a little bit of everything here. They have a whole shelf of DVDs here for $1 each. This is a new addition since I've been here last. They have a ton of these PS2, PS3, Wii, and they even have bins of controllers like N64, PS2, PS1, Xbox. Like this is all new. They did not have this. They even have the Zappers, PS1 games. Kind of take a look and see what kind of titles they have. They look to be individually priced, but the controllers down here look to be about $8 each. Some of them look like the generic kind of, but then I mean, look, they even got the Spice N64 or is that or, sorry GameCube controller. They got the Spice colored GameCube controller for $8. Not bad, not bad. I already got one of these, so I'll leave it for somebody else. I don't think this is an official N60 or a Nintendo controller, but for $8, not bad. Looks like they got one of those Turbo SNES controllers I used to have when I was a kid. This one looks like it's for a PC. I'm pretty sure it had a game port connector on it. $8. Not bad. 6-button controller with a D-pad. I don't know which version of Windows or even if that is an actual. But you got PS2 controllers, PS1 controllers. Even on the end cap here, they got they got Xbox One, PS4, and they even got some of the older Super Nintendo. Looks like Game Boy Advance. And in the mice bins, they have like an Apple mouse for $5. That's not bad. Uh, Across from the games, they also have PC games. This is kind of what they had at the time. Kind of a lot of the education, um, kind of like hidden mystery games. I actually picked up a couple. I ended up getting Carmen San Diego, and I actually messed up. I got Age of Wonders. I ended up getting Age of Wonders. I didn't realize. I know you guys are going to see it on the back. It requires a Steam activation, which that's a first for me. I generally the rule of thumb here with games that you need to activate with Steam need to be older or newer than 2006, and they generally don't come in a regular CD case. So I bought this. I saw it was sealed, so hey, maybe the codes still work. But you can look on the back right here. It says internet connection required. Steam activation. I'm kind of curious if it still works. So maybe all right. But I kind of like playing these on my older systems. So they got bins of video cards, and I mean it's like network modem ISA. They have ISA, AGP, and PCI cards. There a lot of them. Some of them are labeled, some of them aren't. Um, on the top row here, we got some sealed software. I mean, got this DOS 5.0 IBM sealed. It'd probably go well with that IBM we saw earlier with the Model M. I just kind of look, and this is kind of like a one row that they have. Those are the PS2 and Xbox games. Those are the bins I showed you earlier. Here's a closer look at some of the bins with the video cards, and I mean it's video cards, sound cards, modems, LAN cards. They have ISA cards here, like you can see this ISA. Some of them are in pretty rough shape. Some of them are in much better shape. I have a feeling some of these cards have been here for a very long time. And they're individually priced. Some are like $5, $2. Some are $8. They're pretty cheap. I look, you even got a Matrox. What was that Matrox M100 card, I believe. I, but yeah, AGP card right here goes in one of those slim. I forget what the slot, what type of slot that is, but yeah, you got. I mean, you got your magazine rack at one of the end caps. These are $1 each. So if you're kind of looking for something like, unfortunately, I have PC Gamer or anything like that, but yeah, if you're looking for CQ or whatever this magazine's called, they got a bunch of them right here for $1 each. And so yeah, so they have like a bin full of slot one CPUs. They got the coolers, they got fans, they got some of them are brand new, and others are used, and they're priced accordingly. And they got, like you see, like tower coolers here. You even got a like a socket 3 cooler for a was a yeah. I mean, they just got, you need it. They may have it. And this is a closer look at one of the sealed software, VR Basic. That's pretty cool. It can even comes with the 3D glasses. I mean, this is sealed, so for $5, right? Any of you guys use this back in the day? That's pretty cool. It's kind of surprising you only need a 386 to run this. So, yeah. $5. Um, some of the things they have too, like we got just a bunch of random sealed software, hard drive enclosures. One of the things that kind of stood out to me right here at the end of this row was they actually had DOS upgrade edition for, was it DOS 6.0 upgrade, I believe. Um, not bad. I, they didn't want too much for it. $12, not too bad. At first, I thought it was sealed, but it's been open. I didn't actually look inside to see if it was all complete or not. But I mean, I've never seen this in person before, so it's really awesome to see. It's not very many stores you get to see stuff like this. You even get like if you're looking for media, like they got the high density, the floppy disk, brand new, like at $15, you get a lifetime warranty, so you know it's good. You go back to Radio Shack and get your lifetime warranty, but they're sealed. I mean, you get where can you find sealed, you know, sealed floppy disks? Um, and they got the 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 5 1/4 and the the 3.5 size. They got zip disks. They got. I almost picked this up. I actually found one of these at a retro store. And you can download the drivers online, but sometimes it's nice having the actual physical CD. Uh, and they got individual floppy disks you can buy for $1 each, which is pretty cool. And they got a whole bin of RAM. So if you're looking for RAM for like a computer that you're building, and it's a mixture of RAM. So this place is comprised of two different stores. The first place I showed you was EE Surplus. This is the other side, and it's kind of hard to explain this side. I mean, it's like Radio Shack back in the day. As far as what I remember, they have almost anything to do with like any kind of cable, connector, solder related project thing that you might need, switches. I mean, just check it out. I'm trying to give a pretty quick overview of what they might have here, if this might help you for you're in the. So again, this is like the other side. So if you look at this wall here, bunch of switches, bunch. I mean, when I bring my kids over here, I just let them play with the switches on that wall. And like I said, it's just a bunch of random old computer stuff, a lot of electronic stuff. So they got solder. They got, like right here, you got wireless keyboards, you got USB keyboards. These are more like they have more newer stuff on this side. But like Comp USA external hard drive enclosure. They got say the IDE cables if you need to transfer some old files off. They got DB9 connectors. They got switches. They have actually needed to get some stuff here. Some soldering equipment, deoxit. They have multimeters. They have soldering irons. Like here are the DB9 cables. They have different lengths. Male, female DB9s. They have a bunch of different kind of fans, from even the littlest like 30 millimeter to 120 millimeter fans, AC and DC fans, 24-volt fans. I mean, if you need it, they have probably a solution for it here. They have a lot of things I'm not too familiar with. Over here, just a bunch of connectors and electronic related, probably commercial stuff. Just kind of showing as much as I can so you get an idea. They have a wire, all kinds of different kinds of wire. They have Ethernet cable here, actually, if you need that. They have shielding. They got tape. Right here, they have the taping. If you solder, they have heat shrink. And another thing they have here too is a component level IC stuff, which, as far as I know, this is the only store that I've seen recently that even has that kind of stuff. So it's really awesome to see that we have a local store that you can just, if you need something, you can just go get it. Their hours are pretty decent. Like right here, you got a bunch of pin headers, which is pretty awesome. Uh, You don't see that ever anywhere. On this wall, they have a bunch of component level stuff. I've actually needed to buy a couple resistor packs from this place to fix a motherboard I had. But you can just kind of see they have tools. So I kind of told myself I wasn't going to buy anything, but I had to crack this thing open and see what was inside. And yeah, I ended up taking this home with me. I couldn't let it sit there. Uh, Ended up having we're gonna crack it open here in a second. Ended up having a Sound Blaster 16, and it came complete with the CD-ROM drive and the cable and the audio cable. I don't know if all Sound Blaster 16s have the OPL3 chip, but this one did. That's kind of what really I kind of was looking for. This it also has a video card, a VLB video card. I've never seen that heatsink design on 486. It has one stick of RAM, not sure how much, but the fact that it has PS2 connectors is kind of unique, and it didn't have any leaky battery, which I was immediately look for. And yeah, with all this, I just had to take this home with me. So obviously, he's in due, like most things here, it needs a nice cleaning, but nothing that it sounds like a good time to spend a weekend, if you ask me. But hopefully I kind of gave you an overview. If you ever decide to check out EE Surplus, again, it's in Tucson, Arizona. I'll put it in the description, put the hours and the the address and everything in the description. But again, EE Surplus, if you ever find yourself in Tucson, Arizona, and you want to look at I mean, it's kind of hard to know where to look. You're trying to find old PCs or parts, and you're working on a project. I mean, obviously there's always Amazon, but got to support these local brick and mortar stores while they're still around. And I try to spend as much money here as I can. Whenever I need something, I always try to check out this place first. But as you can see, a lot of times I end up bringing more stuff home that I don't have room for. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope I gave enough an overview to this place. Hopefully you find time, or if you find yourself in Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, and you want to check this place out, I don't think you'll disappoint. I think you should make this, try to check it out if you can, especially if you're into this kind of thing. There's not many places where you can go and and see stuff like this. It's just fun. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.